Turn it off for me, Tobias. Look at the TV in the back there. I got you. There's a bloke behind the top of I can't pause it. Cool. All right. All right, now what's up, you guys? It's Trey coming at y'all with live tips from consumer law, business startups, and business funding. If you haven't known me by now, I'm just a regular guy from Birmingham, Alabama, and I got with a massive mentor who enlightened me on some things and gave me some tools to help me rebuild, repair, and restore my credit using consumer law. And I decided to share that with all of my friends. And now I'm sharing it with you guys. Hope you guys like my new you know attire or our shirt. It says consumer law expert, business startups, and business funding. So if you ever had problems getting um, fixing your credit, or you ever had problems with business startups, or if you got a business and you don't know where to start, finish, or what a middle at, and if you ever had a problem with getting funded so you can, start investing in your marketing and stuff like that instead of living paycheck to paycheck or every sale to sale where your business is not just growing as properly as it can grow. We all know that getting funding is the key to future success for most companies. The second thing is just bringing in the most amount of leads that you can possibly ever bring in, because whatever kind of lead it is, you just want it to be beneficial towards your company, because when you have a repeated client and a client just continuously coming back to you, it's amazing because that client actually throughout a year spend a total number of dollars. And when you calculate that up, that might be 2,000, 10,000, or 20,000. It might be $50,000 that that client spent with you, and they was happy to spend it with you because of the value that they received. So today I'm gonna offer you guys some value of the ideas and strategies that I know. And in tune, I'm looking forward to having my own entrepreneur and empowerment webinar where I'm hoping to see you guys there. Even if you're not watching the live now, you watch the live later on in life, or later on the night, later on tomorrow. You out there, you thinking like, hey man, this guy really said some things, he really dropped some key pointers in this field, and I'm interested. I want to tap in, definitely tap in so we can get you guys up and on the go on your entrepreneur success. And so, I'm here for entrepreneurs that, out of nowhere, you just boom. I want to open up me a company. Boom. I want to buy me a van. I want to buy me a building. I want to buy, a bunch of clothes, a fleet of vehicles, or a gym, whatever it is that your idea led you to start investing in the things that'll make your idea become reality. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you in ways that can help you grow and nourish. Coming up with an idea is one of the key things in the business. Like when you starting out, sometimes you may have to change in the future when things are not working accurately no more, no matter how much of the effort you put out. There's just no more energy left with it because that market may have shifted at that time, and you maybe need to invest in another niche in order to start bringing in your revenue and taking your revenue back up to those 50, 120K months and things of that nature. So if you haven't hit 10K a month right now, definitely tap in so I can help you establish that. Now, with any company, if you looking to get funded, I don't care if you ain't even got the company right now, you working a 9 to 5. If you're working a 9 to 5, you should be investing in, what it take to get an EIN, the LLC, or the S corp, C corp, whatever it is that you get in, whatever you come up with, the bank accounts, the addresses that you need, the websites you need, the marketing strategies you need, all these things to make your business come true. But one thing most important is none of that stuff is gonna work without you. So I'm gonna start right here and just let you guys know, if you stick around to the very end and you ready to take your life to the next level, I got a special bonus just for watching this video. I'm gonna send something directly for you to everybody who come in lit inside the comment section. They let me know you guys want more of this information coming your way. And so if you stick around to the very end, I'm gonna let you guys know a well-known. I'm gonna drop a well-known bonus on you guys that you guys is gonna be an amazing bonus that you guys wouldn't want to miss. So stick around to the end and make sure that you receive that bonus. Make sure that you receive that bonus. If you're a business owner, you're a business startup, if you somebody just boom, open up your business and you doing your thing that you need to do, and you need somebody to help you put this over here and put that over there so you can get exactly where you need to go in your company, this definitely you, and stay around to the end so you can get your bonus. All right. All right. Now that I said that, let's talk about you. You got to have the type of mind frame. Your frame got to be so determined towards the things that you want to get accomplished, the goals that you want to get accomplished. Because when you're going on, you're going to have to fight while there's negative energy in your way. If you can't fight the negative energy and stand as a man or woman in this business field, you are not ready for this business challenge. The entrepreneur boot camp, the entrepreneur empowerment boot camp challenge is for the strong-minded who know for a fact they got it, but they just need a little bit of help to help them achieve their goals. So I want to let you guys know that having a positive mind frame is the key in this process to taking yourself to success, but it's not the only thing that you need. You're also going to need some type of knowledge, some type of direction, some type of, strategy. So definitely focus on your mindset and get your mindset, start working out, start eating good, start thinking about the things that you need to do, start, dissecting who else in the industry doing the same thing that you're doing and what they're doing to be able to get leads, or what they're doing to be able to put their business out there or to make their business good in the first place. Understand your strong points and your weak points and how you can assist solving other people's problems. So, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead to the next thing, and we're gonna talk about the courage that you need to have to go out there and do these things. You're gonna have to have courage to step up every morning, wake up and do the job, get the job done. I mean, whether it's make that t-shirt that you need to make, what if it's send that letter that you need to send, what if it's checking your credit report if you need to check your credit report, setting up your business properly if you need to set up your business properly, establishing yourself so you can get the funding that you need. So who in here know anything about personal guarantee? Anybody in here know what PG mean when it comes to establishing business lines of credit? Who in this room know what PG means, drop in the chat that what does PG mean to you. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds to drop in the chat what PG means to you. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, so PG is personal guarantee. PG, when you hear that word PG and they're dealing with the banks stuff like that, mean personal guarantee. You can be a personal guarantee for your business. That means that if your credit score meets the criteria that they want to see to be able to lend you the money in the first place, you can get the money you need to get funded, what you need to get funded in order for you to achieve the success level you need to achieve. Invest in the marketing system, invest in the utilities that you need, or material that you need, whatever it is, you can get the funding you need to start and grow that part of your company. All right, so after the mind state, the courage, and just understanding stuff about credit. We know that credit is a tool. So credit, the United States of America built the America that you know today off of faith and credit. It wasn't no hard work. It wasn't all this sweat, blood, and tears or none of that. It was faith and credit. They had faith that they can manipulate the public to go along with the plan. And one day it happened. And when it happened, we came here. Now it's 2025. What are you doing in 2025 to protect your family legacy? When you was born for a reason and not to destroy yourself or others. You was born to build and nurture. You have to build your community and nurture your family and everything that's around you, the grass, the air. You have to nurture it so that God will continue to bless you with the abundance of, little human beings who is nourishing this earth of your yoke. You want your children to be able to navigate this earth, building the land that was promised to them in the first place. You see, we have been so lost in, on this dream. We forgot to create our own dream. And when we forgot to create our own dream, we forgot who we are. And when we forgot who we are, we started listening to people tell us who we are. And this is not me telling you who you are. This is me telling you, wake up and find out who are you. So who are you? If anybody in here in the chat know who they are right now, please type in the chat. Who are you? I want to know who are you. So type in the chat. If you got that power and that courage in you right now, type in the chat. Who are you? Type it in the chat. I want you to know, let me know who you are. Don't type who are you. Let me know who you are. Like, I'm a business owner. I'm a successful business owner. I'm a majorly successful business owner. I'm a fitness teacher. Whatever it is that you are, let me know who you are. Drop in the chat who you are, what you are, what you do. Who in here feel like they the best? If you feel like you the best, drop in the chat best. Drop in the chat best. How many of y'all in the chat feel like y'all the best? There should be everybody in here, right? For sure, man. I want to see that. All right, so here it is. I guess we in April, like April the 3rd. And April Fools was on the 1st, right? And so we ain't doing no fooling around right here, right now, today. Right now, today, we talking about how you can leverage your life by leveraging your credit. And the Entrepreneur Empowerment Bootcamp is the challenge or the boot camp that you want to go through in order to brainstorm with people of light to share information where they were struggling at. You don't have to struggle. You can use their stories to leverage your life. Everybody got a similar, everyone has a situation that's similar to your situation. And if you hear their stories, maybe it can help you achieve your goals. I'm Trey Wynn from Birmingham, Alabama, and we just talked about consumer law, consumer law and how it relates to credit, how you need to use credit to get access to the things you want. So just say if you're a business owner and you tried to establish a business lines of credit and you got denied. You was denied because it was something negatively reporting on your credit. Or say if you're a credit repair company and you helping people repair their credit or take their credit journey to the next level. I'm here to tell you that having the knowledge and the education that you need can help you achieve taking your consumer report to the next level. I wouldn't dare tell you that it's an overnight process, and I'm not going to tell you that I'm a credit repair person. I help people delete the negative items out their consumer report for free. We do this for free, free of charge. It's free over here. Anything when it's coming to credit related problems, it's free. So it's free because we want to help the people inside our community build themselves up the best way they know how to get to the level that they know how to get to. And so, who's better than to talk to somebody who can help you fix your credit? Like, I mean, why not talk to the person who is actually trying to help you? Like, I'm here right now, a regular person from Birmingham, Alabama. And if you from Birmingham, Alabama, and you see me on the outskirts, you can get your credit fixed with no problem. I mean, it's not an overnight process. You're gonna have to send dispute letter after dispute letter after dispute letter, and once you feel your consumer rights has been violated, you can actually sue and get paid for bad credit. And so, I never tell you to say that accurate information is inaccurate. I never beg you to pay for a system that you don't want to pay for. If you feel like your life is valuable and you want to take your life to the next level, you can definitely join the Entrepreneur Empowerment Challenge to help you navigate some of your credit challenges using our system. And you can also get access to the letters that's being written. So you can use these same letters to help your family achieve their credit repair needs. Let's talk about business startups. Who out here had faced the trouble of starting up a business, a company, or anything like that? If you faced the trouble of starting up a business, a company, anything like that, I want to know, how did you start up? Did you even set up an EIN? Did you set up the LLCS, Corp, C Corp, whatever kind of corporation you can set up? Did you do it properly? Do you hold the bylaws of your company? Do your company have bylaws? Do your company have an operations agreement and anything of that nature? Having that said, if you can't answer those questions, then, or if any one of those questions is no, then you leaving some stuff out, and you gotta have marketing, you gotta have marketing strategies, you gotta have a website, you gotta be findable. You want to put yourself out there where you can be findable. If you can be findable, people will start to see you and they'll start to invest in your company, whatever it is. You just have to be findable. Now, after you findable, getting found can be used some catchy techniques of marketing techniques. If you want to really be found, you're gonna have to use some marketing techniques to be found. If you don't know marketing techniques right now, you want to sit back and you want to actually get with a couple of people, some mentors, some coaches, boss. You can even get with me myself. We help you take your company to the next level. We do not discriminate who you are or where you are. We will help you take your entrepreneur empowerment journey to the next level. We're gonna help you build yourself up. We're gonna coach you. We're gonna help you. Um, it's just so many things inside the entrepreneur empowerment bootcamp challenges is designed to, beef you up the way you can take your entrepreneur journey to extraordinary highs. And if you don't take your entrepreneur empowerment journey to extraordinary highs within 90 days, I give you your money back. It's all free, man. It's all free. Like I say, that's your credit repair for free. Everything free. Everything be free, man. If you're not satisfied in 90 days, we'll give you all your money back for free. But that's gonna be $3,500, no less. That's for the boot camp, and you guys can get in the boot camp and start learning how to delete negative items off your credit for good. And you can also, learn how to get your business started up. You can also learn how to get your business funded. Plenty of strategies. There is no one way to get your business funded. There's several ways to get your business funded. And I would love to share with you many, many, many techniques to get it funded. But one way right now today that I'm gonna share with you is PG. We talked about it earlier. Personal guaranteeing. Personal guaranteeing got something to do with what's being reported on your credit report. And this is for any credit if you're a credit repair company or you're a credit repair agency, whatever, and you trying to help people fix their credit, this is for you. This is to help you leverage your goals in your life because you need to understand the letters that you're sending out there for them people so you can, kind of protect them along the journey. So you don't be sending out no easy letter that somebody gave you that you feel like work, and they talking about stuff that's not gonna benefit you, and them people gonna take you to jail for that. So I don't want y'all to go to jail. So learn how to dispute negative items off your consumer report for good. Learn what identity theft means and don't just put that on the paper. Identity theft. Identity theft have to be proven. If you cannot prove identity theft, please do not write identity theft on the paper. So let's learn what identity theft means. One day I'm gonna open up a whole webinar talking about identity theft. I'm just gonna break it down, and we're gonna talk about identity theft, what it means to you. We're gonna talk about the 5 factors of FICO and how it affects your credit report. We're gonna talk about funding and the different ways you can get funded. But today, I just want to break down all three, man. I want to give y'all a small rip wrap about all three, and right now we on business startups. So, the business startups is like it's critical in every business. The truth be told, the first most business fail the first 5 years because they didn't get the startup funding that they needed. They could have succeeded, they would have been better off, they would have made it, but they did not have the funding and the tools that they need because they didn't have the funding. You don't want to be that company that gets stuck without the funding that they need to be able to help your company nourish and grow. It's a fight if you don't have enough leads to sell a high ticket. And you see what I'm saying? To get the funding that you need organically through your clients. So if you need to jump the gun and get the funding you need to go to find some good quality clients, then it's gonna require you to have all those skills in place, and it's going to require you to have all your systems in place at the right time. Because if you give up on your systems, you got to put those systems back together. See, I've been through that before where I had to shut down my systems, ran out of money, ran out of funds, ran out of time. I said, man, I got so many different companies. I can just use one of these companies to get some money. And I used one of them companies to get some money and start getting money. I've been getting money ever since. And so now I'm telling you guys, man, it's a bunch of different ways you can scale, man. I just got me a 2018 Chevy Silverado, all off having good credit. And truth be told, it wasn't even all the way good. They was asking me about some items that I was deleting off my consumer report. And I was like, yeah, man, that was some type of identity theft situation. I never really XYZ. And what they did was they said, okay, cool. And they still gave me the stuff. And so that's why financial literacy is key in any given situation because you don't want to be getting denied because you don't understand what to say and how to say it. You got to understand that they're looking for your credit report to reflect a certain thing. That's why I want to talk to y'all about the 5 factors of FICO and what's being reported on your consumer report in the first place. Let's start understanding exactly what it takes to delete negative items off your credit score for good. So for business funding, if you're a personal guarantee, your business, your credit report has to have no derogatory remarks, no late payments, no bankruptcies, no none of that stuff on it reporting on your consumer report. And you got to have under 2% utilization. And once your credit report is that, then they'll allow you to access the funding that you need what it is 2K, 5K, 10K, 20K. They're gonna let you get the business funding that you need to start it off. Now you need to take that money to invest in something that's really gonna be beneficial towards your future, and it's gonna work for you. I promise you, it's gonna work for you. It's gonna be good. So as long as it works for you and it's good, man, continue to create value, and people gonna continue to build in you. They're gonna build in you every day. So there you go, right there. I hope you guys really got the lesson in tune. Um, Fix your credit, make sure your credit straight, and if you got under 12% utilization with no derogatory remarks, no late payments, no negative items being reported on your credit report, they're gonna give you the funding. You need a 680 to a 720, and none of that stuff on there. And they're gonna give you the funding that you need for you to grow and scale your business to new heights. I want to thank all you guys for stepping in and staying in and watching this real quick video where I help you guys really navigate how this entrepreneur empowerment journey go. Man, I'm a young guy. I'm young at doing this stuff, not young guy, but I'm young at this in this industry and in this field. And I love the field. I love to just teach people stuff that they know. It really excites me, and I really wish you guys engage. If you like this, please press like, share this with all your friends. Tell your friends, because we all need to be a business owner one day, and we all need to invest in ourselves. So we all need to believe in ourselves. So if you believe in yourself, I want to say, thank you for believing in yourself, and thank you for coming into this entrepreneur empowerment webinar challenge where we're telling you guys exactly how to build your wealth. Till then, man, I'll see y'all the next time. Let's go.